Morning, everyone. This is Andrew with Redtail Woods. Looks like we have a busy week ahead of us. We own property up in the mountains of Southwest Idaho, and we're working on building a house up there. So this past week, we were up exploring on the property and looking for an alternate site, and we think we found one. The catch is, we haven't done our septic test to make sure we can get approved for septic in that location, and we need to start that testing at the beginning of March. Well, right now it's mid-February, there's 1.5 feet of snow on the ground up there, so we need to clear the snow to be able to access our potential building site and do our septic test. Clearing the snow shouldn't be too big of a problem because I have a 6-foot wide snowblower mounted on the back of my tractor. The problem is the lever that raises and lowers that snowblower froze up over the winter, and in the middle of the winter I couldn't raise and lower my snowblower anymore, and even once I warmed it up I couldn't get that lever to move, so I ended up needing to cut off that lever. Most of the parts I can reuse from the old assembly, so I only ordered the lever. The problem is right there, where the hole on the new lever is a very different size from the hole on the old lever where that connector comes through. So I'll need to do some improvising to make that work. First, I'm going to try using one of the best tools for emergency repairs, baling wire. So if I have that like that, and feed that through, it actually fits pretty well. I think it has enough play in it to do what I need it to do. That one's good. Last step, seeing if I can get the big circlip back around it and not lose it. That's what it's supposed to do. Think we're good. Well, I talked to the health department. They said we were good to get up there and dig our septic test pits. I have an excavator lined up who's going to try and get up there Friday. The catch is he can't get a bulldozer up there Friday. So we have 1.5 feet of snow on the ground, and that's too much for his excavator. So I'm headed up with my tractor and snowblower today to see if I can get that road clear so we have time to come up with another plan if it doesn't work. So we'll see how this goes. So the snow still isn't that deep, but there's kind of the center ridge the whole way down. So I'm gonna drop the snowblower and see how it handles this. Well, made pretty good progress. I'm probably about halfway up the main road and just broke my first shear bolt. Now the question is, did I break the shear bolt that's easy to replace or the one that's a giant pain to replace? Let's find out. So this cover right here is what hides the shear bolt that's easy to replace. And yes, it looks like that's the shear bolt that broke. So that's lucky. And looking at the blower itself, can't tell if maybe it just packed up with too much snow and jammed, or it ingested a rock in there somewhere. So I'm gonna need to break all the snow loose. Remind me to bring a shovel or something next time. No rock. I think just this really dense, crusty snow was too much for it with the speed I was going, so I'll need to slow down a little bit. And the shear bolt's easy to replace. Just need a 13mm socket, nut, and bolt, and a crescent wrench to hold the other end of the nut. Okay, there's our gate. Well, my wife is here to pick me up. It's been a pretty long day, but she's stuck in the snow. The car's pretty stuck. Okay, so the car is really stuck. Brittany was coming to pick me up, but got just a little bit off what I'd driven the snowblower over. And once those driver's side tires caught the deep snow, I just pulled her further off the road. We were able to dig out a little bit, get it a little unstuck, and move about 10 feet before I just got stuck again. Now we are running out of daylight, so I called our neighbor, and he's gonna come help us get unstuck. Morning, everyone. I'm on my way back up the mountains. It's the next day. There's still a bunch of snow on the road. I got maybe 45 minutes to an hour of working done yesterday, just before I ran out of daylight. So now I'm head up in the morning, have the full day ahead of me, and see if I can get that road clear. Well, made it up here. It's a beautiful day, sun is shining. It's about, my car was saying 27, 28 degrees right now. It's supposed to warm up into the 40s, so then the snow will get nice and soft and be able to blow it out of the way pretty easily, I hope. We'll see how things actually go, but that's the plan. Now, will it start, or will I need to jump start it? The battery doesn't like the cold. Yes! I broke another shear pin. And when your snowblower picks up a full piece of firewood, you're gonna break something. And my shear pins are all back down at the car, because then they can't fall out of my pocket. So I have a little bit of a hike here. I planned ahead and brought a shovel this time. Turning our way through it. I think I'm stuck. Starting to move, maybe. Okay, I got a call from our excavator who's gonna come up. He's gonna come and take a look at the road. So I'm done filming for now, go meet him and see if he thinks we need the bulldozer or if we can just do the excavator. Well, I drove my tractor down and met up with our road guy. He couldn't make it to the turnoff to our property even with his unloaded truck. So there's no way he's gonna be able to haul his excavator up here. So the plan instead is next week he's gonna come up with a bulldozer and probably a backhoe. He can use the backhoe to build a turnaround for the truck that hauls his dozer. Then the dozer can clear the road to where the backhoe needs to get, and then the backhoe can dig our test pits. So it's gonna be a long day on Monday, but hopefully we'll get this done. Man, I cannot wait to live up here. Well, it's been a good day, just making my way back down the road. Probably 15-20 minutes to get to the highway. It is gorgeous up here, but I'm ready to get home and have some dinner. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.